What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Hanging with Chef Jazz, and of course, I am your girl, Chef Jazz. Now, today we will be doing our very first chef talk. And before I get into details of our topic for today, I want to explain what exactly chef talk is. Chef talk is literally a discussion between myself and you guys about many different topics. It can be about food, it can be about entrepreneurship, it can be about life, it can be about anything. And I want to say that this is all about my opinion, okay? I'm not telling you anything that's right from wrong. It's strictly my opinion. If you disagree with my opinion, that's okay. That is okay. We are not put on this earth to agree with each other 24/7. So, with that being said, let's get to it. All right, today's topic for Chef Talk is, do you have to have a degree to be a chef? I get this question too often, too often. And some people will say, yes, you need a degree. You can't be a chef without a degree. And some will say, no, you don't need a degree. My opinion is no, you don't need a degree to be a chef. Come on now. The reason why I say that is because there are so many successful chefs in the industry, and you can watch them work and you would think like, oh yeah, they went to culinary school. They have a degree. Like they probably went to the top culinary school in America. And you start talking to them and they tell you, I never stepped foot into a culinary school, but yet they are called a chef. All right, now the question is, what do you have to do to get the title chef? And in my opinion, you have to earn it. All right, the chef title isn't just given, okay? Like the chefs that are called a chef, 9 times out of 10 they earned that title, because me, for example, I went to culinary school. I got my degree in culinary arts. All right, when I graduated, I was not called a chef. Okay, when I graduated from culinary school, and I had a job as a cook, a lead cook. I've had jobs as a prep cook. I probably didn't get the chef title until we're in 22. I probably didn't get the chef title until maybe about 7 years ago. And mind you, I've been, in the culinary industry since I was like 14, right? And I graduated from culinary school in 2013, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there. But I wasn't being called a chef straight out of culinary school. And like I said, the chef title is strictly earned. You have to earn that. You have to put in the time. You have to give the blood, sweat, and tears, and you have to earn that respect. Now, saying that, you can't just roll out of bed one day and decide that you're going to be a chef. Okay, you can't say like, I cook for my family all the time, So I'm going to start doing this professionally, and now you have to call me a chef. Because if you come across a person like myself, I'm going to call you by your first name. I'm not going to call you chef. You have to show why I should call you a chef. What restaurant did you work at? You know, have you ever managed, anybody? Like things like that. And it takes, and some people, and actually, believe it or not, a lot of people who did not go to culinary school and actually become chefs faster than people who actually went to culinary school. I've seen it. Like it's insane. And it's because when you don't go to culinary school, it's like, and you just jump into the industry, you miss the part where you learn the basics. So, a lot of people just love to cook and they're like, I want to get into the food industry. And I think that is great. But the thing is, the difference between them and someone that went to culinary school, they have to sit there and learn the basics from scratch on the job, which is not easy. And a lot of times I have a lot more respect for people who took that path as opposed to people like myself who went to culinary school, because it is very hard to learn how to cook and to learn the fundamentals of cooking from scratch, on the fly, on the job. A lot like that takes a lot of mental strength to be able to, to do that. And a lot of people don't make it, but that's how like people who got into the industry and they didn't go to culinary school, but they became a successful chef. Like you can't help but respect that. You know what I'm saying? And as I was coming up in the industry, I eventually learned that a lot of people, they avoid. I'm not people. I'm not gonna say people. A lot of employers typically kind of stray away from people who went to culinary school, because a lot of times they are very arrogant and cocky, and excuse my language, they act like they shit don't stink. And I know you guys is like, well, you went to culinary school. One thing about me, I was able to humble myself very early on, to where like when I stepped into a room or a kitchen or whatever, I didn't step in as if I was better than the next person. I walked into the kitchen as if like I don't know a damn thing. I want to learn from scratch. I don't care what I learned in culinary school. I want to learn how you guys do it here so I can be successful here. And when you walk into a kitchen with that attitude, you get so much more praise and respect very fast. Because then they're gonna be like, did you go to culinary school? I'm like, yeah. You're like, oh, really? Yeah, I did. And then they get caught off guard by it, because I don't act like it. I don't walk into a kitchen or a room demanding that you bow down to me. Like, I don't do that. And so that's why I say, you have to earn that title. And some people are very successful as a chef, and some people are not successful as a chef. And it doesn't matter if you went to school or you didn't go to school. Listen, I kid you not, I know so many people who went to culinary school and they are terrible. Like, everything they cook, they burn. They don't know how to use a knife. Their flavors are terrible. Everything they make is salty. Like, I know a lot of chefs that can't really cook. Like, I've worked with some people like that, and it's very, I'm like, how did you make it this far? Like that, and this is going to be another topic, but the food industry is not always about what you know, is a lot of times it's about who you know. I'm gonna save that topic for another video, but that's a good topic as well. But yeah, you know, that's my opinion. Some people may disagree, and that is 100% fine. But just keep in mind, a lot of those chefs that you see on the Food Network, they didn't go to school. Only time they probably step foot into a culinary school is to give a lecture, is to give a speech, because that school asked them to come to their school and talk to their culinary students. So, I mean, to me, you put that work in, you put those hours in, you shed some blood, you cry some tears, and after a while, you will earn that respect, you will earn that title, and that's how I look at it. So, you know, if you come to me and you can say, I work here, and then I will respect you as a chef. But you come to me and you woke up one day and like, you know what, I'm gonna be a chef, and I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. But hey, tell me what y'all think. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to our very first chef talk. Yeah, I know it wasn't that long. Some discussions may be long, depending on how, you know, if it's a topic that I'm really passionate about, it probably will be a little bit longer, and some topics is going to be, you know, fairly short. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you like this video. Even leave a comment if you want. And don't forget to subscribe. Oh my God, to subscribe to the channel. And, you know, I catch you on the next one. Peace.